Edition.
Hi team, James. Grant here, welcome to the Anjuna Deep Edition. I'm back today with my first Deep Edition of 2018 with a specially extended mix to get you in the mood for Miami and to celebrate the announcement of our Anjuna Deep Open Air London lineup. Almost
All right. We are back. It's Thursday. What do we call Thursdays? Thursdays? I always like tricky about what Thursday really is called. What is Thursday called? You know, like, hey, Thursdays. What's poppin', chat? Are we back? Everybody's back. Another day. Yesterday was insane. Absolutely insane. So we'll see how that goes. Right now, we do have a special guest here today. I'll introduce him here in a minute, getting it ready, getting it going. Let's take a look really quickly here on the 15-minute chart. I wanted to talk about something. Get rid of some of just getting a little crazy here with the chart. 15-minute chart, we pushed down there. We bounced off that 21,145 pivot point, and now we've kind of just been building out this bit of a flag here on the 15-minute chart. I saw some news this morning that they're going to fire 6,000 IRS agents today. I was hoping they would just fire all of the IRS agents, but we couldn't be that lucky, could we? Just could not be that lucky. Just make sure they fire the agents that are looking at PW's YouTube channel. Just as long as they fire the IRS agents that know that I exist, we're good. We are good. We got some new T-shirts in the house today. It's a rooster. It's a rooster. All right. Right now, we're sitting there right above the VWAP right now, just right above VWAP. VWAP, that yellow line in the chart. 21 EMA on the 15-minute chart there as well. This 22,200 level, 22,220 pivot point to the upside there. We are back to members only chat today. Big focus today, making some money. We got a special guest here, and we're trying to make some money. You know, let's see what happens, and we'll kind of let it play out. And what else we got on the hourly chart? We got any news today? We got news today. What we got? We got a Fed speaker. It says at 9:30. It should be illegal. That should be illegal. It should never allow anyone to speak at 9:30. Why would they ever do that? Makes no sense. We want some of those shirts. Well, I don't know. I don't know how that works with selling these shirts. I feel like we got to make these shirts, you know, like you gotta apply, you know, you gotta submit your resume to be able to buy one of these shirts. You know, like it would be weird just to sell Big Dick House shirts to anyone. You know, like maybe we only sell these shirts to people who have payouts. You got to submit a payout to be able to buy the shirt. Or maybe you have to apply to buy it, but it's non-refundable. So you have to try to buy it. You got to submit your resume. If you get denied, no refund. You know, I'm just saying. It sounds fair. I like it. All right, Nasdaq 15-minute chart. Will this flag play out? We've got the gap 22,251. And right now, what's funny is, look at this. We are just kind of consolidating, not far from the all-time high up there, 22,400. We've got, triple bottom here? The question is this going to be a inverted head and shoulders? Inverted head and shoulders. What do we think? What do we got? Maybe. That hourly chart, a couple levels to look at here. 22,315, 22,300 there. If we break out here, up there towards that 22,300 level. And yeah, another day, another dollar. What a massive day yesterday. We absolutely crushed it, made money, and we won the battle. Big Max thought he was going to come to the BDH and show me how to trade. Oh, little did he know. He got a little ahead of himself. Maybe he should work on learning to trade himself before he worries about me trading. You know, just saying. Uh-oh. All right. So that's the Nasdaq. We got that. Kind of, I don't know if it's, I don't really know. Is it inverted? I don't know. The chart looks like something else. Looks like chop right now. But we do have this kind of 1 hour chart showing that bit of a bull flag right there, VWAP and all that fun stuff. The gap fill up there, 22,250s to fill the gap from yesterday's close. And then, well, I don't know. This just really, like, all these highs up here just look like I want to go. Look like they want to go. Luciano, you sent an email to info@onlypropfirms.com. Well, info@onlypropfirms.com is actually in the chat right now, so you can complain to them if they haven't responded to you. But also, we don't issue the Tradeify, or not Tradeify, the Take Profit accounts. It's not my brokerage, not my prop firm. I get it that you won yesterday. I understand that, but you know, we don't control what Take Profit Trader does. So I'm sure you'll get the account at some point. People, man, I mean, no offense to you guys, but like, hey, you know, sometimes you got to have a little bit of patience, just a little bit. You know, it takes time. What do I do? Luciano, did you send an email to info@onlypropfirms.com? Did you? Did you send the email? If you sent the email, then you're good. Relax, sit back, enjoy the show. All right, 4 hour chart. Bit of a triple bottom, triple top. Guy just bought the book from Amazon. Let's go. Look at this guy. The guy, he's the guy. Guy is the guy. Guy is the, I kind of wish sometimes that my name was Guy. Just Guy W, GW, you know? Be a name. Guy Wieland. Should I change it? Maybe do a little name change? A little name change maybe? Could be a thing. All right. So again, Nasdaq, a little bit of a bull flag. We're holding up there at the VWAP for now, that 180 level. Pivot point coming up there next, and then 250s to the upside there. What if I just change my name to him? Just H-I-M. Who's that? That's him. What do you mean him? No, that's him. Right there, that's him. That is literally him. That's his name. HW. Not as good of a coupon code. PW just rolls off your tongue. PW. Also today, the greatest hockey game in the history of hockey games. I'm gonna call it right now. It's gonna be good. America versus Canada tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's gonna be big. Well, let's introduce our guest here today, a fellow YouTube subscriber, trader, fisherman, the guy over here. You ready for him? Here we go. Let me get the microphone set up, and we'll put him up here now. Well,
am I here?
You're here.
Well, good morning. I guess I have to change my name too, so maybe I'll be the trader formerly known as Captain Now.
You change your name too?
I'll be
Captain Allen.
I don't need a name. I just the trader formerly known as Captain Now.
All right. You might put that microphone just a little closer, Alan.
All right.
Yeah, you can just pull it out to you. There you go.
Beautiful. So,
Give us a little rundown. Who are you in terms of how long you've been trading? How did you start trading and all that?
great. So I'm the first, I think, viewer just to make the show here. I am not a YouTuber. I am not a prop firm owner. I am just here because I found your show when I decided I was going to be a professional trader.
You should start a prop firm. I heard they're very profitable.
Maybe more profitable than trading, but not if I keep practicing and watching the show. I'm going to get there. So I started watching your show a year ago. I think I started trading 30 years ago. But I knew pretty quickly, like, futures are the way. This is what I want to do when I grow up, and I decided I'm going to make a professional run at this. And I shopped every course on the market, and I saw all the $10,000 guys that wanted to teach me how to make 3 different types of trades. And when I found your show, I just thought, this is the way. And so I have learned every bad habit that there is. I had all of your bad habits from the beginning. I have started breaking them about the same time I think you did. And this is why I think I wanted to come on the show. Is last summer, around when you went to Hawaii, I felt like you turned a corner and you just started making money.
Oof.
And you stopped putting up red days, and you stopped blowing accounts, and you just got good. And 6 months ago, I followed you, and I started making money too.
All right.
So here I am. I wanted to, all the things that I've yelled at you through the screen over the last year, I can now yell at you to your face today. So I'm excited for that opportunity.
I like it.
Thank you for letting me come.
You look like their kind of guy.
Oh,
like they recognize you. They see you. They're like, oh, he looks like a guy.
I am a guy.
Looks like a guy who would hang out in the chat, trade with us.
I think what every other guy in the chat looks like, everybody wants to.
Everyone looks the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's, right now, we're looking at your screen here. Tell us what you got on the chart right now. What are your...
So I'm my setup at home. I've got my 3 screens, and I've got my Ninja Trader set up with all my Apex or my Take Profit Trader accounts, whoever it is. Just because we're here, we're going to trade in the cash account because I can just log in and do it. So it's a 1-screen setup today. I've got the Superdome on the side just because it's my easy in and out. The 1-minute chart with the VWAP and the EMA up here, which I'll toggle between the 1 and the 5. And then I've got the 15 down below, which mostly I use for my major levels. And you can see I've got the pivots there. And which one of the things I've screamed at you many times is Ninja Trader pivots are a little different than yours.
Ooh.
I think that's why people ask you every day, what are your pivot settings? Because my default pivots are slightly different. I can't say yours are better than mine or mine are better. I know it hits my R1, S1 to the point, to the tick so often that I like mine. I don't have to try to copy yours.
Do you normally trade with so much space between the price and the bar on the side?
I know that drives you nuts.
No, I just wonder, because is that am I the only person in the world that likes it right up? Because Brett, he said the same thing. He doesn't have it right next to it.
I can kind of envision where it's going. I can draw out what I think it's going to do.
What about the chat? What's the chat? You guys, who has their price right next to the bar compared to the left? I just feel like it looks weird. Maybe I'm a visual person, I'm a visually personable person. People got this spaced out. Damn.
Yeah. Open fields.
Next to it. That's what I feel like. I feel like, right next to it is the spot. Like, I want that price right next to it, baby.
Yeah. So Josephine said, how did you turn the corner? And I'm going to let you ask. I turned the corner because
we know how I turned the corner.
I saw what you did. You stopped goofing around and taking it seriously from the first trade to the last. And you took fewer and you took better quality setups, and you maybe used a little more risk management. Maybe you can tell us. I'd love to ask you. What do you think clicked for you 6 months ago?
I don't think it was any a come to fruition moment or anything like a light bulb moment. I already knew what my problem was. The problem was trying to always swing for the fences. And, you know, it works sometimes. Like you can be a swing for the fence trader, but like consistently, you're not going to be consistent when you're only swinging for the fences. And I think that was, you know, kind of like the thing of like, hey, at the end of the month, do I want to have one $30,000 day and then a bunch of negative $5,000 days? Or do I want, at the end of the month, do I want to have a bunch of $5,000 profit days and then, you know, be up 30,000? So that's kind of the way I looked at it, because I've just never really found consistency swinging for the fences. If that makes, like, there was plenty of times, you know, where I've been up $10,000, $20,000 in a day and ended up red on the day. Like, that's crazy to think about. But, you know, when you're trading 10, 15 contracts, it's not hard. Like, you can literally lose $10,000 in one trade easily. And you can make it in one trade. That's kind of the risk reward. So I think that's the biggest kind of light bulb moment for me, was just kind of forcing myself to stop playing around, like you said, just being focused.
Yeah, for me, the hardest thing is changing the habit.
Yeah.
Right? Because I got into the habits with these combines that I could blow through at $17 a piece or whatever. It was just dollar cost average and pass.
You made a good point, or you talked good about a story earlier where you said that you stopped trading prop firms for a little bit and just focus on a cash account.
Yeah, it's gotta hurt when you lose, and then you don't lose as much.
Yeah, because like you said, when you blow up a prop firm account, you know, you're thinking, oh, it's $20. I lost $20.
Yeah.
Where when you lose $2,000 of your own money, then you're like, oh shit,
right?
I lost a lot of money in one day.
Yeah, the discipline for me is the hardest thing, and I'm a creature of habits.
Yeah.
Right. I can repeat anything 1,000 times and learn it, and I've done that because, you know, the combines were so easy to reset, and so changing those habits has been my big challenge. And then Bill, who was on a couple weeks ago, was talking about trading your size.
Yeah.
And learning just to go back to one micro and have no emotion when it goes up $50 or down $50. Then growing from there into 2 micros, into 3. And that helps me, because if I put on 20 Apex accounts with one mini, I'm trading $400 a point, and it doesn't feel like a lot, but man, you get out fast.
No, it's easy.
Yeah,
easy to blow up those 20 accounts real quick. Yeah. I can attest to that. I have plenty of experience. All right, so Nasdaq right now, just to kind of stay focused on what we're looking at here, this bull flag playing out there on the 15-minute chart, up there to the 22,220s right now, that pivot point right there, and then, like I said earlier, that 250 area next. So I think we're in a good spot here. We're just going to have to give the market some time to wake up this morning. The bigger time frames, I think there's, today's Thursday. We know that normally Thursday, Friday kind of will be the kind of continuation of that weekly move, if that makes sense. So if we look at the weekly candle right now, this candle right now is very like indecisive in the sense of what the price action on the weekly candle, right? We pretty much have a doji, a little bit of a doji, a little red, but mostly like doji. We did break out the previous week high. We've got the all-time high up there, 22,455. So I'm thinking that there is a chance that this weekly candle wants to kind of push up here, possibly for like a double top, maybe kind of close right below it, maybe break above it. But it's kind of just where we're sitting at. The fact that we've been sitting basically at the breakout, I think is very kind of bullish. We haven't really had a ton of retracement there. So obviously today could be the big down day, I guess. So we could get that retracement, but from my experience, I feel like Thursday, Friday kind of is that continuation of that move. And right now, the fact that we've kind of really established kind of this support down here at the 22,130s kind of leads me to believe that there's a very high chance that we push to the upside here today. Big move to come, just like Chad Cobra said, gold going down as well. Daniel Hussey said, learning to love the 20 to 30% consistency rules. It's a game changer. It is something to be said about that for sure, especially for me right now with Tradeify. We've got 28 days. 28 days of green in the Tradeify accounts. $156,000 in profit and a winning percent of 78%. Not that that really matters, to be honest, but I'm happy with it. I'm proud of it. I'll show it off all I want. And like I said, you guys can see this is live in the moment right now, January and February. And at this point, I'm basically like, I've maxed out these accounts, right? I know it sounds funny to say like I've maxed them out, but I pretty much have, because with Tradeify at a certain point, you know, I'm gonna get transferred into a live account. I've already made way more money than I needed to, and I've already hit the consistency rules and all of that fun stuff as well. So some big news coming from Tradeify very soon, hopefully very soon, but Brett told me some big stuff coming with their live accounts, some bonuses for being in a live account, and some cool stuff that they're working on, and right there. So we're doing it. You can see my stats right now. What's crazy is look at my total commissions, $4,500 to make $156,000. I guess that's not too bad, really. But what's funny is, so this is, I haven't had a losing trade in a while, so my average winning trade is kind of suffering in the sense of I haven't had any big winners either. I've been taking kind of like some scalps, you know, here and there, just kind of getting that consistency there. I feel like now that I'm like this close to the finish line of trading with these Tradeify accounts, that I'm kind of like, there's not really any point in me risking, you know, anymore. Not really going in. I don't need to go harder. I don't need to make any more money at this point. So got 2 more days. Basically, that all I have to do is just flip. I can just open and close. The problem is I want to try to keep my 30-day green streak going. So I've got to flip, but also be in the profit. That might be a little tricky. We'll see. I don't know if it really matters or not, but we'll take it. Right now, 28 days of green, 156,000. I mean, at this point, I could just not even trade the rest of the year, and I would still have traded better than 99% of people out there. So I could. What do you think, Alan? I just take a vacation now?
Well, you're going to go fishing tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go fishing tomorrow. But I think I could just, just never trade ever again and just claim victory.
Well, I don't know if $156,000 will cover the rent on this place, the fuel in the boat.
Well, yeah, this is true.
A man's got to have a lifestyle.
Yeah, that $156,000, that just pays for ginger. That's just Ginger's salary. Oh, man. What's good? What's good? The chat coming in. It's 9:18 this morning, and we got some friends here today. A fellow, I don't want to call you a fellow YouTube subscriber, but I mean that's basically.
I'm a viewer. I'm a fan.
Yeah, no, I think it's sick. I want people to know that, like, hey, you're not an expert, a Discord seller, or you don't have anything to sell. You're just literally. Alan, who's been watching the live streams, who reached out and was like, hey, I want to come check out the BDH. I was like, all right.
I'm the same as I think a lot of other people. We've been yelling at you through the screen for months, and now I just get to come and say it to your face.
Oh man!
I saw the big dick on the big cock, on the side of the building when I came in, and I said, I know what I'm getting into. So
the first thing Alan said when he met me was, "Man, you're a lot shorter in real life." I thought that was messed up.
Yeah, I saw you over here, like still measuring yourself from yesterday, I'm thinking about it.
I'm telling you, I'm 6'1". I'm telling you.
Yeah,
it's a fact.
So we got
You're kind of a tall guy, actually, too.
I am almost 6'1". So if you want to measure again,
we're gonna get the tape measure out.
Not right now. Hold on. So when we were talking with Ginger about coming down here, and I was thinking I wanted to come.
What you got?
I wanted to bring you a couple things. Can I?
Yeah.
First, I broke it on the way down. I'll bring you a new one, but I make a little robot.
Yeah.
This is part of my way of killing time when I'm.
That's 3D printed.
Yeah, it broke in my backpack on the way down. But it's a cell phone holder. But the point is, I sit in my office and I try not to trade.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the screens. I need something to do, and so I futz around with the 3D printer. It just keeps me busy, and it keeps me from entering that 5th and the 6th and the 10th trade of the day that I shouldn't be in. And then the other thing is, when I was chatting with Ginger about coming, I was fishing in the Bahamas, and I thought every fisherman needs, sun protection. You got to take care of your skin.
Always. I got skin cancer.
I don't know what.
Bahama Beach Club. There you go, on the Abacos.
Yeah, I don't know what color looks good.
Yeah.
But I
Gray is my color, so awesome.
Nice.
So cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I went broke. I'll skip.
I can't believe you broke this guy.
I just threw him in my.
Yeah, he looks sick.
When when you're always chatting with somebody.
Yeah. How long have you been doing the 3D printing stuff?
I've had it for 3 years. I bought it for the kids.
Yeah,
and
it's pretty cool.
And you took it.
Alan,
I took it
Alan
over.
3D printed this little phone holder here.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. All right. Now that it's broken, you can dump it in the trash. But
It's got more character now.
the thought that counts.
Yeah, it's the thought that counts. All right. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but this thing is looking like it wants to go here. We've got a Monday high, previous day high up there to the upside. I don't know. I'd be very surprised if we just turn straight down and start moving down here. But things have happened like that before. I have been surprised before. We have pushed up here to that pivot point there, 22,225, and then I think that 250 area, just 250, 300. We're not far from it. It just takes one little pump here, and we're going ding, ding, ding here it opens. So. Someone said that the robot has a swinging pair. Leave it up to the chat. Leave it up to the chat. Leave it up to the chat. They'll figure it out. Always making something inappropriate. I want to thank the chat yesterday. I don't know if it was the chat or not, but the $500 in donations yesterday for the making fun of Max for being fat. You guys are messed up. You guys are going to get me canceled. There's going to be people out there like, this guy, he just lets people make fun of fat people all day. Got to get him down. Who's the guest today? Any YouTube? Nope. Just a normal old guy. Just Alan, Captain Alan over here.
Yeah, you can just call me Random Al.
You gotta get a YouTube channel now.
Yeah.
That's right.
I guess I have to set up an account first.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's talk really quickly. What would be your kind of strategy going into open here? Do you have a kind of predetermined thing you're looking for, or are you just waiting for momentum?
Well, mostly I do the what would Patrick do, and so I'm looking at this, and it wants to go up, but I wait and see if we're going to go back to the VWAP first. It tends to like to sell off in the mornings.
Likes the VWAP. The VWAP touch is always a good one.
Yeah, and so I'm hesitant to jump in, and so that's another thing that I've noticed, that the last few weeks you've had a few trades where you got in the smaller position maybe, but you got in and then you added a little bit up to the levels that we talked about.
Yeah.
And so you're maybe dollar costing a little bit, and you and I talked about it this morning, but you have a strategy for that.
Yeah.
You haven't blown any accounts doing it, but I know it was the hardest habit I ever broke. How do you dollar cost average safely between, say, here and the VWAP if you were going to go down there this at 935?
Yeah, no, I would not dollar cost average all the way to the VWAP from here. It's too much.
Yeah.
I would say, I dollar cost average maybe, like, let's say, like we get a little breakout, like give me like a 10, 20 point max to like average down, but yeah, that's too much.
Yeah.
I don't want to average down 50 points.
Well, when you were playing with those dead take profit trader accounts a couple weeks ago,
No, I was going full retard on that one. That was unacceptable.
Right. You would have made it out of that trade alive, but I guess those counts didn't matter.
All right, hey, look, we might get this pullback here now. You called it.
We have a few minutes, but
we do got some time. All right, right now VWAP, like Alan said, VWAP is down there at the what is that? 22,190 level. VWAP down there. So we will see. War just subscribe. Got a new subscriber named War. Uh-oh, that might be a bad sign.
Whoa.
Might be a bad sign here. So yeah, VWAP down there, 190s. That's right where that Monday low is as well. We are right below that pivot point there, 22,222. Put some music on. We will. Here we go. We're getting it started. I need to find it's hard to find good music. I might have to go with the old school. Oh God. Nope. What's this YouTube doing? 5 minutes till the bell. 5 minutes to the bell. Jim Bob. Jim Bob in the house. Jim Bob, 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 Bob. All right, VWAP down there at the 190s. Like Alan said, not a bad idea to see if we can tap into that VWAP maybe at open. It's only a quick little 15-point move down here. Bounce off the VWAP. See if we got buyers down there. Patrick, your mic sounds far, and there is high gain on some mic. Yeah, probably. I gotta get these mics figured out still. Working on it. One day I'm gonna figure it out. One day I'm gonna figure it out here. All right, as we wait for market to open up here, just again, reiterating what we got. Levels 22,223, 22,220 there. You want to see Alan with a big W today? I bet he wants to see a big W too. Everybody wants to have a big W, baby. We live at the BDH. Live at the BDH. Patrick, do you think that the market being at an all-time high makes it different if it wants to go up or down? Well, I mean, yes and no. No, yes. Yes, no. I don't have an exact answer for that. It will, I think all-time high will act as a magnet here. Act as a magnet. Are we going up or down? That's the million-dollar question. Up or down here today? Man who picks tops loses his bottoms. Ooh, Daniel Hussey with the knowledge today. Got the knowledge today. Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom right now. It might be a bad time to walk away, but we're gonna do it. Watch me. Drink too much water in the morning.
Quick full port his account.
All right. We got 2 minutes here. All right. We got 2 minutes here. What you need? 2 minutes here. The what? What you need? The what? Uh-oh. The sound bar button. All right, all right. 2 minute chart, we're pulling up here, getting ready for the open. 40 seconds left. Will we go straight up? That's $1 million question. Any Apex giveaways today? Maybe, you never know. Just stay tuned. We gave away 12,000 yesterday, or 1,200. All right, market is, wait, 20 seconds, 20 seconds. 20 seconds here. We got Alan over there ready to go. He's going all in at open, he said. Doesn't know which way, but he's going all in. It's happening. Did Apex cut you off? No, they did not. They still love me. Here we go. Market is open. I think TradingView just, my TradingView just stopped working. Literally all my TradingView charts are not working. The fuck? Anybody else's TradingView charts just stop working? What? They're working on you?
But I'm on the web browser.
Yeah, my TradingView charts are just done. I got no charts.
So a new way to not lose money is freeze your charts up.
Yeah.
Right when the market starts moving. Then you can't make any mistakes.
Yeah, make your charts freeze.
Yeah.
Bro forgot to pay Wi-Fi bills.
I mean, the Wi-Fi's working, idiots.
Yeah.
I can see the charts moving. Alan's chart's moving.
Yeah. Oh, there's a little break.
They want that squeeze. If I miss out on this breakout right here, I swear to God. I swear to God, people. Now my TradingView just won't even open on my computer. All right, well, this is really weird. All right, we're looking at Alan's charts right here. Got that 21 EMA, right?
We're looking at the 21 EMA is up here. VWAP is way down below. And they're going the wrong way. I was looking for a breakout, so I'm going to...
This is the craziest thing I've never seen this happen before. TradingView is just not working. I don't think it's my internet.
Yeah. I don't know what NinjaTrader uses online. I think it's TradingView.
I really think TradingView is just down. It says, I don't know. TradingView is still working. TradingView is not working. Or actually, my internet might be down. Something's going on here. It's amazing that the stream is working. Yeah, something is wrong on my internet for sure. Because now I can't even pull up Google.